recording.
So then like where? It'll just pop
one
up to search.
participant, and then it will be like
I see.
admit. There we go.
Jennifer Drucker, there we go.
Perfect.
Awesome.
And it'll just keep coming there. So just like make sure, I guess.
Okay. So wait, how can I make this big? Can we just do that? No.
It will be big on their screen though.
It'll be big on theirs,
Yeah.
but I just can't see and
Let's see what
anything
you're doing,
if
right.
I'm on the screen. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, I did that last time. Too.
Okay, that's not good. How do I put this?
Your daughter's here, Jenny. I've been sick for like 2 weeks, just not feeling like great. Like I just basically, I'm just joking about like I'm eating bread for like 2 weeks. Like that's all I've felt eating. Yeah. My daughter for like 2 days in a row. Yeah. Yes. Not a good one, but yeah. COVID, tummy bugs, or is it all the same? I feel like that's all the same. Yeah, right. That good?
Like it's like why is it like?
I know, why
do you
is
like
it
it's
doing
like
that?
zooming? I don't know why it seems like it's zooming.
I
in
know
and
it
out.
totally does, right? I was imagining it. Okay, but see if I
It
lie
like looks
down,
so
then I'm not on it.
trippy.
It's
Try
good.
lying down for a second. Let's see if it
It's good.
Okay, yeah, it follows you.
It's
It
good.
follows you. Yeah. I think it's like the iPad. I think it's the iPad.
Whoa, okay.
So it follows, so you're good. It follows you. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Just make sure you're letting people list.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, now I can see that.
What weights do you recommend every week?
Those are 2.5. I mean, 2. I do 2. It's kind of smaller.
Good, how are you?
Good.
How's your tummy?
It's still not great. I was like yesterday. I felt totally back home. 8 minutes. Dinner and everything. She's here. The entrance. It's just weird. I don't know. It sounds worse than COVID. Yeah. It has been so annoying. Like, really.
What about the kids?
The kids are totally fine.
Yeah.
About 6 weeks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone got a ball. There's always balls. Okay, let's start. We're gonna start on our backs. We're squishy ball, have your weights handy. All right. So feet about hip distance. Feet about hip distance apart. Have the ball underneath your toes. That. And then just weights, kind of within arm's reach, and find your neutral. So tailbone is heavy, waistlines are nice and long, ribs are tight around your center, and then just have your palms facing up so you're really nice and open across your chest and your collarbones. And then all you're going to do, you're not going to actually roll the ball away. You're not going to lift your feet completely off the ball. You're just going to let your feet be a little bit light on top of the ball. So just a little bit like, sorry.
That's all good.
And then slow, let your feet be heavy. So do that again. Let that ball pop up under your feet. You'll feel those low abs connecting. And then slow, just let your feet be heavy. So when your feet get lighter, if you're feeling tension through your neck or doing something like that, maybe don't let your feet be quite that light. You want to just take the work into those low abs and then let them have a little break as your feet get heavy. Over 2 more like this. Exhale as your feet get light. Inhale, feet are heavy. And then 1 more, let's exhale. Feet are light and then stay right there. So now from here, just roll the ball away just a few inches. And then pull the ball right back in. So your legs move away, your feet are still a little bit light. Your legs pull back in, they're still that little bit light. If you start to feel your back, or you feel like your back is arching, you can let your feet be a little bit heavier. The idea is that you're taking the work into your core instead of just rolling the ball, moving your legs kind of in and out with your hip flexors. 2 more like this. Feel those abs deepening as you pull in, and then 1 more. Exhale. Pull in and stay there. Now bring your hands behind your head. Let your feet be, actually let your feet be heavy. Feet are heavy, hands behind your head. Tuck your chin that little bit, curl up to flexion and then stay there. So you're looking down towards your knees, ribs slide down towards the top of your hip bones. You still have that little space behind your low back, so you're in that nice little neutral position. And then from here, let your feet be a little bit light. And then let them be heavy. So feet get that little bit light, your abs deepen, belly button pulls in towards your spine, and then slow feet are heavy. So feel your shoulder blades are just barely lifting off the mat. If you're here, you're not going to feel the same amount of upper abs as you're again. And down, we're ready. 1 more. Exhale. Stay right there. Now roll all the way to those few inches. Lower your upper body just slightly. And then you're going to pull everything back in. Legs in, upper body up. Do that again. Inhale, just nice and small, nice and slow back. Exhale. So no movement in your hips, your ribs. Move away from the top of those hips as your ribs slide down to your hips. You pull the ball in and roll forward. Last couple here. Inhale back. And last one. Inhaling back. Head is heavy in your hands. Exhale. Let your feet be heavy. And then lower your upper body all the way down to the mat. So you're going to grab the ball off between your inner thighs. And palms face up, upper back is nice and open, collarbones wide. You should be able to touch your heels with your fingertips. Kind of an indication of how far away your heels should be. Now from here, let's think belly button to spine. So just pull your belly button in, squish that little space behind your low back. And then rock your pelvis away. So when you rock your pelvis away, you're kind of rolling past neutral. Your mid back can lift a little bit. And then do that again. So pressing down, low back presses, back of the rib cage is heavy. Glutes are relaxed. And then as you roll away to that arching rib, stay tight around your center. Even though you're arching that little bit. Go 1 more like this. You're going to pull that belly button into your spine here. Abs deepening that little bit. Now press through your heels and lift your hips up from there. So knees reaching away from the top of your head. Give those inner thighs a little squeeze around that ball and then slowly roll down. Just nice and controlled all the way to your back in neutral. Hold when you're there. And then do that again. So little connection with your inner thighs, belly button to spine. Squish that little space behind your low back and then keep lifting all the way. Take a nice breath and then slowly you'll articulate back down. And 2 more like this. Belly button to spine, exhale, press, squeezing those inner thighs gently. Press through your heels to activate your glutes. Don't just squeeze your glutes together. Roll right down. And then one more, we're gonna stay at the top this time. So belly button towards your spine. Exhale, press through your heels, lifting those hips nice and high. Okay, so now from here, don't lower or lift your hips, just keep them where they are. Only moving your inner thighs, squeeze them around the ball, and then slow little release. So as you squeeze your inner thighs, try not to squeeze your glutes together. Think of those upper inner thighs connecting your abs, deepen that little bit, and then release. Go for 4. Head is still heavy, back of your neck is nice and relaxed. Last 2. Ready, one more, squeeze in nice and tight, stay right there. Okay, so from here, bring your bum down. Your body's gonna come down as well, so just hinging at the hip, and then press straight back up. Inhale down, ribs, hips come down, and rest. Now add that extra bit of inner thigh, so come down in neutral. As you press up, give those inner thighs a nice squeeze. Go for 4. Exhale, press, squeeze. 3. And squeeze. 2 more. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Exhale, press up, squeeze, hold at the top, and then slowly let's roll all the way down. Come through the neutral. And then stay there. Okay, so now you're all the way down the mat. Tailbone is heavy, back of your rib cage is heavy. Now we're gonna bring the hands forward. We'll add a little upper abs with this bit. So tuck your chin, curl up to flexion, holding when you're up there, looking towards that ball. Give it a little bit of a squeeze with your inner thighs, and then slowly roll back down. Glutes are relaxed all the way. Take a breath at the bottom, and then do that again. Tucking your chin gently, exhale, feel forward. Squeeze those inner thighs out a little bit, and then slowly again melting back. 2 more here. Tuck that chin, exhale. Remember, shoulder blades should be barely lifting off the mat, not here. You're really curling, and then slow all the way down, lengthen your spine as you come down. Last one, tuck that chin, exhale right on up. All right, so stay here. Just squeeze inner thighs nice and tight. Hold that connection. Now lower your upper body just slightly, and then exhale, curl up a little more. Inhale down. Exhale. So remember, pelvis stays still. Move your ribs down to the tops of those hips for 4. For 3. Exhale, 2. Last one, curl up, stay. Slowly all the way down. Right to neutral. And stay. All right, keep your hands back. We're going to add them again in a second. So let's lift both heels. So just as you lift your heels, you're going to feel a little bit more connection through your core. So instead of just shifting the weight into your toes, just think of having a lighter touch on your toes. Oh, you can keep them really down your side leg. Stay down. Just keep your head behind your head. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So you have a light touch on your toe. Now you're going to lift your right leg to tabletop. So hold right there. You're ready? You're going to tuck your chin. You're going to curl up. Stay here. Now from here, give your inner thighs a little squeeze, keeping your neutral, and then slowly come back just to hover with your upper body. You can relax that inner thigh as you come up, give it a little squeeze. Inhale back. So feel how your weight kind of wants to shift in your hips, right? Try not to let it. Weight stays even in those hips, it's even in your shoulders, through your ribs. Last 2. Exhale and curl. Last one. Exhale and curl. Stay there. Lower those right toes. Lower your upper body. Take a breath. Lower your heels. You're going to come right back up and do the same thing. So start with your heels again. Let your head stay heavy. Heels lift. You'll feel your low abs connect. If you feel your back, definitely bring your feet down flat. That's fine. All right, so we're here. Then tuck your chin. Curl up. Stay there. Float that left leg up. Feeling that your weight stays even on your hips. So start with that inner thigh. Squeeze them together gently. Even weight still on your hips, even through your ribs. Slowly lower your upper body back. Slightly. As you curl forward, give that a little extra squeeze. Inhale, slow and controlled. Exhale up, squeezing toward your midline. You've got 4 more here. Slow as you come back. And exhale, squeeze. 3. Slow as you come back. Exhale, squeeze. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale. Lower your left. Lower your heels. Lower your upper body all the way down to the mat. Guys, I'm gonna walk up a lot to the side. Hands are gonna grab those weights. Reach your arms right on up. So shoulder blades flat against the mat. Still in neutral, so that tailbone is still heavy and tipped away from you. Okay, so let's start both arms open nice and wide. Really reaching fingertips away from fingertips, and then exhale, press straight up. So your arms open wide, your shoulder blades are flat against the mat. It's easy to feel them there. You okay, Carrie?
I just can't see you.
Oh.
I'm finding some.
Press up, keep those shoulder blades flat against the mat. You can turn your mat the other way too if that's better. Whatever you need to do. Yeah. Open out. Shoulder blades are flat. As you press up, shoulder blades are still flat. One more like that. Open really nice and wide. The back of that neck, nice and relaxed. Press up and stay. Now just your right arm. Open it wide to the side. Keep that whole left side of your body heavy, and then bring it in. Now left. Keep the whole right side of your body heavy and up. So it could be a really simple movement if you're just opening your arms and letting your weight kind of shift with it. Try not to do that. You're opening, but you're reaching. Reach out to the side. Really feel that opposite waist line. So when your right arm opens, you're thinking about that whole left side of your body staying heavy. Your legs don't move the opposite way to counterbalance you. Your body should move the opposite way to counterbalance you. Find that stability from your center out and up. Now stay there. You're gonna press into your heels, lift those hips, and stay there. Same thing. So open your right arm out a little harder to keep everything balanced and up. Now go left, inhale, out, exhale, press up. So let's add some drops. You're gonna open your right arm, hips drop low, even weight on your shoulders, even weight through your feet, press everything up. Same thing, left. Inhale down, exhale, press right up. So you're lowering straight down, left shoulder blade stays heavy, press right up, and then the left. Press right up and stay. Now let's lower our hips, reach your arms overhead. Ribs stay tighter on your center. Exhale, press back to the ceiling. Inhale as you come down. Exhale. 3 more here. Exhale right up. Go for 2. Exhale right up. Nice even weight through those shoulder blades, even weight through your feet. Press all the way up. Now stay here. At any point, you can bring your arms down. That's totally fine. We're going to keep our weight as even as we can on our shoulders. We're going to press through our right heel, a little bit through our right big toe as we lift our left heel. So option 1, you can stay there. Option 1, I guess, is weight down. Option 2 is you can just keep your toes like this. If you want to take option 3, make sure you have your right heel pressing into the mat. Your right glute must engage before you lift, and then float that left leg to take it up. So hold when it's there. Remember, this is totally fine as well. You're gonna go here. Now from here, drop your hips down low, almost touch the mat, and then press straight back up. So can we do that with both arms? And press straight up. Inhale, straight down. Exhale, press straight up. Go for 3. Go for 2, keep that right inner thigh squeezing toward your midline. Press up. Last 1. Exhale, press up. Stay at the top. Even weight on your shoulders, right? You reach that left leg out and bring it back up. Constant pressure through that right heel. Keep that really lifting. Reach. And want to add some arms to that. Let's go for it. Reach arms away from those toes and pull in. Don't let those hips drop. You've got 4. Keep pressure through that right heel. You've got 3. 2 more. And in, you're ready, 1 more. Reach out. Keep that right hip lifted, both hips lifted. In, lower your left toes down. Heel, roll all the way down. Come through to neutral. Take a breath when you're there. Ready? We're gonna do the same thing other side. So arms up, arms down, whatever feels good. Belly button towards your spine, press through your heels, lift those hips up. Stay right there. So extra pressure through your left heel, left big toe as well. And then lift your right heel, pull that right leg up, stay right there. Okay, so from here, you're gonna drop your hips down low. And exhale, press. Remember, this is a fine option as well. Inhale down, exhale straight up. So lowering, you're working, lifting, you're still working. Have those arms if you want, reach. 3 more, left inner thigh constantly squeezing toward your midline. Last one, exhale, press on up. Stay there. Now from here, you're gonna reach that right leg, reach. Your hips lifting. Add those arms if you want, you can reach away, fingertips and toes. And then keep those hips nice and high, go back, reach. And in. 4 more, exhale out. Inhale in. 3. And in, last 2. And back, last one, reach away. And all the way back in. Lower those right toe, ball, heel. Roll all the way down, come through to neutral. And then send your legs straight out in front of you. About hip distance apart, reach those legs, reach those toes, sorry, and your legs. You're still neutral, ribs are tight around your center, arms are gonna reach right up to the ceiling. So from here, just arms first. Arms reach overhead, your back doesn't arch, your ribs don't lift, and then press your arms back up. So go for a couple more like that, really feeling the back of your rib cage. Really feeling the back of the rib cage staying heavy. You know what I was gonna say. So as your arms go further back, your ribs want to lift. Don't let those ribs lift. You ready? We're gonna do one more. Reach those arms back overhead, press them up to the ceiling, and then stay. So now we're gonna add a full roll up. So we're gonna bring our upper body off the mat. If you needed to bring your hands to your legs to help yourself out, that's totally fine. If you want to get rid of the weights, that's totally fine as well. So you're here, slowly reach those arms overhead. Keep those ribs tight around your center. To start the movement, your arms are going to come up to the ceiling. You're going to tuck your chin, and you're going to start rolling all the way. You're going to reach out to your toes. Nice and tall. So shoulders away from your ears. Slowly roll back down. Nice and controlled. Reach your toes forward as you roll. Toes reaching away from the top of your head. Toes reaching away from your fingertips when you're back here. All right. So you can keep going with both legs. If anyone wants an add-on, you can add one leg up if you want. Tuck your chin. Bring one leg to tabletop. If you're going to bring a leg up, if you look at you, you're going to stay in a little scoop. So you're in that little round back. From here, roll back down. Rolling. Rolling. When your mid-back touches, then your leg will come down, reaching away. We can alternate, same thing, other side, so tuck your chin. Keep that right leg reaching as you bring your leg up, holding when you're there. Take a nice deep breath. Slowly, you reach your arms up as you lower all the way when your mid-back touches, your leg comes down, reach away. Let's do it again. Whichever option feels good for you. Tucking that chin, curling up, in. Take a nice deep breath, rolling back, reaching toes, lower, all the way. One more here, tuck that chin. Curling on up. And lower that leg right down and come up to seated. Take a breath. Okay, so you're gonna bring your arms down. Bend your legs to about hip distance apart. We're gonna go no weights first. Palms face down, let's scoop back. So pull your belly button to your spine as you roll. Ribs are tight around your center. Take a nice deep breath. From here, you're gonna lift your right leg up. And then lower it back down. Even weight on your hips is the name of the game. Left up. And bring it back down. Right again, exhale up. And inhale down. And then go left. Back down if you want. As arms steps, you go arms up, leg up. And control left. And control your hair out wide. Ribs stay tight around your center, don't let them open up and out. back, in, okay, go one out, one in front, and in, exhale. One more each side like that, reaching, even weight on those hips, one more left up. Come back through center and right up to seat. So sit up tall, take a breath. You're gonna scoot back, you're gonna use arms for a little support this time. So scoot back that little bit again, and then pop your elbows down. So come back a little lower. Find your neutral. So you want to be in that round back position, or you want to be in a neutral position, not in just a scoop position. It's gonna be really comfortable to be in like that kind of position. You want to kind of find our neutral from here. So your weight is on your elbows, but you're not just like dropped into it. You want to stay a little bit light in your elbows. So come up to your toes, staying there. Ribs are tight around your center if you've got it. Bring one leg up, bring your other leg up, and then stay right there. So give your inner thighs a squeeze together. Just stay there. All right, from here, knees 2 inches away, and then 2 inches back in. So you can feel like you tuck and kind of drop down. It's going to be hip flexors. You want to stay that little bit lighter, that little bit of a neutral. Out with control, pulling back into the same control. Go for 3. Go for 2. Ribs stay nice and tight towards the tops of those hip bones. Last one out that little bit. Come back in and then stay. From here, reach your right leg. Doesn't matter how low, and then bring it back in. Even weight on those hips left. And let's go right again. Exhale as you reach. Inhale in. Left exhale. And back. Ready? One more right. Reach away. Bring it in. One more left. Reach away. Bring it in. And then lower your toes right on down. And come all the way back to the mat. Okay. One more little bit we're going to do here. Grab how those weights in. We're going to use just the weight in our right hand. Good here. Good. Reach your right arm straight up to the ceiling. Even weight on your hips, even weight in your feet. If you want a little bit more low abs, you can lift your heels so you're on your toes again. Okay, so with the weight in your right hand, automatically your weight then wants to shift right. Am I right? Keep your left shoulder nice and heavy. Try and keep everything nice and even from right to left in your body. So we're going to start with our right arm, reaching back behind us. Reach way back, keep your ribs tight around your center. Don't let that right side of your body kind of hike up. Your right arm is going to come back up to the ceiling, tuck your chin, and then reach out towards your heel on that right foot. And then slow, let that just down. Slow and controlled all the way back to the ceiling. And then back overhead. If this is far behind anyone's neck, you can bring your left hand behind your head. A little bit of extra support. And do that again. So tucking your chin that little bit. Right arm comes forward, pulling you up. Take a breath. Nice and relax through your glutes. Slow and controlled. You're bringing back down. Head is heavy. Reach those arms overhead. You're going to do 2 more like this. Tuck your chin, exhale, and curl. Inhale, all back. And again, exhale, tuck, curling right up. Now stay. You're going to shorten your right waist line. You're going to reach your right fingertips right down towards that right baby toe. Shorten that right waistline, little crunch, and then back along. Exhale, shorten that right waistline, reach, and back in. Go for 4. And back. Exhale, 3, like a little side crunch. And back. Last 2. And back. Last one. Exhale. Crunching. Back through center. Even weight on those hips. Even weight to both sides of your spine. Come all the way down. Reach that arm up to this ceiling. Take a breath. We're going to add a little bit more for those right obliques. So you're going to reach your arm back overhead. Take a breath. Ribs stay tight around your center, right? Now, as you come up, tuck that chin, exhale, pull. Reach your right arm to the outside of your left knee. Reaching up, across. Get that right shoulder blade right off the mat. All the way back to the ceiling with that arm. Lower your upper body. Reach your arm back overhead. Do that again. Exhale, tucking, reaching across. Keep that right hip heavy. All the way back. Slow and controlled. Let that heavy arm reaches. You ready for 4 more? tuck your chin, come up and across. Slow as you come all the way back. You're working as you come into it, right? This is all work here. Nice even weight in your hips. This is all work the whole way back. Last two. Tuck, up, and across, right shoulder blade off my neck. Good job, you guys. All the way back. And last one. Tuck that chin. Exhale, curling forward, reach across, right hip stays heavy. Now stay here. You get the right shoulder blade off about 1 extra inch and back. 1 extra inch and back. You got to go for 4. You got right hip heavy. Go for 3. Exhale, 2. Last one, and then all the way back through center. All the way down with your head. Let your hand. I love that weight come down. Take a little breath. Weight in your left hand. Ready? We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So remembering keeping your pelvis neutral is really the most important thing. Don't let your hips shift as you crunch, as you side crunch, or as you rotate across, right? It's really easy to do that. So start with, you can again have the right hand behind your head and down by your side, whatever feels good. Light touch with your toes, if that felt good. Reach your arm right up to the ceiling. So you're going to start just inhale, reach that arm back overhead. As you bring it up to the ceiling, tuck your chin, curling up. So it's easy to keep everything nice and even from right to left in your body right now. Easier, it's harder with the weight than it would be without, that's for sure. Do that again, so tucking, curl up, slow and control, lengthening all the way back. You know, when that arm goes overhead and you have the weight in it, your obliques really have to work to keep you steady, right? Your ribs could easily lift with your arm right here as you go back. Everything can kind of let go. That's what we're not going to do, right? 2 more like this. Tuck. Slow. And last one, we're going to come up and stay. Holding when you're up here. So you're going to stay at the top and you're going to side bend. So your left waistline is going to crunch a little bit. Reach down towards that left baby toe and back to center. Exhale down and back. So your hips can kind of just wiggle away. Keep your hips nice and neutral. Left ribs towards your left hip. Exhale and back over 3. And back over 2. And back. Good job, guys. 1 more. And back lower all the way. Let your head be heavy. Reach that arm up to the ceiling. Take a breath from that center point in your spine again. Let's go for the rotation. So you're going to reach that arm back overhead. Or stay tight around your center. Bring that arm up to the ceiling. Tuck your chin as you come up to your shoulder blades. Rotate that left arm. Reach it across. And then slowly come all the way back through center. Lower that upper body, reach that arm. Obliques are keeping your ribs nice and tight around your center. Again, top, exhale. Curl left shoulder blade off the mat, evenly on those hips. Slow and controlled. Come all the way back. Let's go for 4 more. Tuck that chin, exhale up. Slowly. All the way back. Last 2, exhale, touch. Reaching, you're working the whole way into it, left shoulder blade off the mat. You're working the whole way back. So that head touches, and here a little pause, a break. Last one, tuck that chin, exhale, curl up. Stay, so you're reaching across with those fingertips. Now you can reach up 1 extra inch. Left shoulder blade 1 inch higher and back. 1 inch higher and back. Go for. Even weight on those hips. Keep your left hip heavy. 3. Exhale, 2. Last one. All the way back through center. Let your head be heavy. And lower that arm leg on down. Good job, guys. You okay? Hug those knees into your chest. Have a little roll around. But it's like, I'll never straight up. That's some things I wanted to share. Okay. We're going to come onto our slides. We're going to grab our squishy ball. We're going to start with the little inner thighs. So squishy ball underneath your, let's line our left side. Squishy ball underneath your right knee. around. So your left leg is reaching straight underneath you. Upper body can just relax down, so feel the top of your head reaching away from your left toes there. Left knee, did I say this already? You want your left knee to be facing forward, right? Left knee faces forward. Squeeze and lift that left leg up. And then hold when you're up there. So your left ribs will want to press down a little bit. Try not to let them. Slowly lower your left leg down just to a hover. And then squeeze it back up. So exhale as you squeeze that, squeezing from the top of that inner thigh. You got it. And then slow. Control back down. Exhale up, squeeze. And then inhale, slowly lower. So the higher you lift your leg, the easier it is to kind of tense somewhere else in your body. So don't think that higher is better. You want to lift and just really feel that inner thigh, not like your upper body tensing to get it up there. Exhale up for 5. Slow and controlled lower. Maybe good with those waistlines, keep them on, go 4. Slow and controlled, go 3. And slow, 2. Nice long lips. Last one, exhale, squeeze up and then stay. If you're as high as you can go, your left rib should be lifting a little bit off the mat. Your right waistline should be really nice and long. We're gonna lift up 1 more inch. Squeeze and down, just some extra squeeze and down to 6. And 5, just tiny. 4, feel your abs deepen each time you get that extra lift. 3, 2, lift. Last one, squeeze up and stay. Now circle your leg around, just small little circles. Try and stay in that top range there. Go 5 and 4, little squeeze. 3, 2, last one other way. So you're circling, you're keeping your ribs lifting that little bit, waistline stayed long. Go 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and then lower all the way down. Okay, up and off to the side. Bend your left leg underneath you. And then lift your right leg up to about hip height. So really reaching toes away from the top of your head, feeling your waistlines are long. You're gonna draw rainbows. So toes down to the front edge of your mat, and then toes down to the back edge of your mat. So as you're making the rainbow shape, your hips are staying totally still. Now, can we do this? Can we immediately rotate? So lead with your big toe as you come down, and then lead with your heel as you come down at the back. Sorry. Big toe as you come down at the front, and then heel as you come down at the back. Yeah, so you get that full range. Medially rotate here, laterally rotate at the back. Good, go for 5 like that. Nice and controlled. Core is working the whole time to keep your body still as your leg moves. And go for 3. And back, go for 2. And back, last one, rainbow. And back, and then come straight out in the middle, so you're reaching right underneath you. Now do the opposite, so you're gonna do an upside down rainbow. Lead with your toes at the front, lead with your heel at the back. Up and back. So it doesn't matter how big that upside down rainbow or U shape is, think stability through your pelvis, stability through your ribs. Your entire core is working to keep your body stable as this leg moves. Go for 4. Go for 3. And back. 2 more. Back. And back. Last one, let's go up. And back, and then come right up into the middle. So stay when you're in the middle, toes are reaching away from the top of your head, your waistlines are long. Now from here, can you bring this right leg as far forward as you can keep your pelvis neutral? So when your leg is forward, I have super tight hamstrings, so I can't go that far. My tailbone is reaching away from my toes. Really feel that oppositional pull in your body. Flex your foot, press that heel back. You can squeeze behind you a little bit when you go back. Still thinking about your waistline, staying long. Point your toes, reach your leg as far forward as you can keep neutral, doesn't need to be far. And then flex and press right back. Good, so go for 6 like that. Now as you're doing this, just notice that you're tensing through your neck, you're grabbing with your arm for an extra bit of stability. Try not to make your range smaller if you need to to avoid any additional tension. It's just for keeping you steady as that leg moves. Reaching and flex back. Last couple here. Reaching, flex, and back. But one more, you're gonna point and reach forward and then stay. Hold when you're there. Turn your toes to point down. You're medially rotated. Lift your leg 2 inches and down to your hips. Stay stacked. Go up 2, hold, and down 2. Good. Go 6 teeny little lifts. Go for 5 teeny and down 4 more. Oh my God, I'm smiling. Last 2. Last one, squeeze up, stay right there. You ready? You're gonna laterally rotate your leg, do the same thing. Up 2 and down 2. Up 2 and down 2. Last 6 and down. Last 5, don't just bounce up and down. 4 more, up and down. 3 and down. Last 2 and down. Last 1, up and down. Bring that leg right underneath you. And right. Good job, guys. Okay, onto your back of your right with a little stretch out. So right in front of your left. Keep your neutral as you hold your left leg in tight. You can sit up, you can lie down. It's good. Good. Nice little stretch there. It's gonna feel real good. And then let's come over to the other side. So squishy ball underneath your right knee. Line yourself up with the center of your mat. That's a good place to start so you can feel that you're nice and lined up, and then pop the ball under your right leg there. So then your left, you're gonna get left inner thigh first. So your left knee needs to point the way you're looking. So your leg stays really nice and parallel for these. Keep your waistlines long, so that means your left rib should be a little bit lifted. Your right waistline is nice and long. Hand on your hip is a good place to have that, baby. Lift just straight up and then slow control down. So the higher you go with your left leg, the easier it is to press your left ribs down. You don't want to do that. So abs and left inner thigh working together, right? Exhale, abs, inner thigh, slow as you come down. Good. It's work to lift, it's still work to lower, you're not just going up. Reaching as you lift and lower. Reaching as you lift and lower. Good. 4. Go for 3. Last 2. Last one, squeeze it up. Stay when you're up there. Now go up 1 more inch. Down, tiny pulses. 6 and down. Feel that nice big squeeze. 5 and down. Squeezing 4 and down. Squeeze 3. 2. Down. Last one, squeeze up. Stay. Now circle that leg arm. So try and stay in that nice upper range. Think about the tension in your neck, your shoulders. And stay nice and relaxed, even if it means you lower your leg or make your circle smaller, doesn't matter. 4, 3, 2, last one, we'll get away. Little circles. Little circles, go 5, and 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and then roll up. Walk the ball to the side, bend your left leg underneath you, straighten your right. So just take a peek down, your right toes should be in line with the top of your head, or your left arm, whatever you got there. Reach those right toes up and off the mat. So hold when you're there, thinking length, again, length more than anything else. Waistline stay long, rainbow, so toes down to the front edge of your mat, and then toes down to the back edge of your mat. Remember, you can medially rotate when you come forward, and then you can laterally rotate when you press back. When you add the medial and the lateral, it's really, really easy to shift on your hips. So that requires a little more core stability. You don't need to touch down. It doesn't matter what your range really is here. and down. Still thinking length, right? You're reaching away as you're making those little rainbows for 4. Go for 3. Waistline stay long and back. Go for 2. And back, last one. And back, and then reach right up underneath you. Take a breath. Now you're gonna do the upside down U or the upside down rainbows. Up and back. So you can add that lateral rotation when you come forward, medial rotation when you come back, lateral as you come up, medial back. Good with 6. Go for 5. And squeeze back. 4 more. 3. Back. Last 2. And back. Last 1. Up and back, and then straight out underneath you. Hold there. Okay, hips have to stay square. Keep that neutral. Reach that leg forward, and then flex as you press back. You need to squeeze a little bit behind you to get the underside of your glute. Point as you reach, not letting your pelvis move. Flex as you press back. So totally depends on your body, how far you can reach your leg forward. It's not about going as far as you can, or it's about going as far as you can. It's not about going as far as pushing. Reach and flex. Get that extra squeeze. 2 more. Reaching and flex. 1 more. Let's reach it forward. Stay there. So you're at hip height, right? Now medially rotate, so toes down, knees point down, lift up an inch and lower an inch. So think about where you're lifting from. It should be from the very top of your thigh bone, where that thigh bone enters your hip socket. Lift from there. Up and down. Go for 5. Up and down. 4 more. And down. Last 3. And down. Last 2. Last 1. Laterally rotate. Up an inch. Down an inch. Keep your neutral. Up an inch. Down an inch. I mean, I'm still dying. Oh my gosh, are you guys dying? Yeah. Go for 5. Making it very easy. 4. Go 3. Those extra rotations. Oh my gosh. Last one. Up and down and then. Woo. Oh my gosh. Give that right. Glute a little stretch out, so long waistline, hug behind your left knee, let that right leg open out to the side. Take a nice breath there. Nice work, guys. Okay, we're gonna come on to our tongues. We're gonna have our hands at about shoulder level, as wide as your mat, or so. Legs can be nice and wide as well. All right, so a little upper back extension here. So we were just doing a whole bunch of glutes. Your glutes are gonna wanna help for sure. We don't want to come up into our extension and just use our arms. We don't want to come up into our extension and use our glutes to kind of squeeze up there. We want to try and stay as relaxed as we can through our lumbar spine and through our glutes and focus on our upper back, all right? So have your hands pressing down. You don't want to just press them in, but they're pressing down slightly. Look straight down at your mat. Take a little breath. So start the movement by connecting to your core. So think belly button to spine, feel your ribs tightening up around your center, and then lead with your nose a little bit in the top of your head as you reach your collarbones forward. Like you want to reach your collarbones out to the edge of your mat. And then you'll slightly begin to lift up. So when you're at the top of your extension, we're still pretty much looking down. We're thinking length way more than height. So up here, notice if you're squeezing your glutes, if you're really jamming into your hands. Try not to do either, and then just slowly melt all the way down. So let's do that again. Core connects, ribs tighten up, Lead with your nose, collarbones reaching forward. Nice deep breath at the top, and then slowly melt all the way. It's time to enter center, meeting at the top of your head. Really feel those collarbones reaching out. Take a nice deep breath. Very good. You guys, nice deep breath. Slowly melting down. Keep your collarbones reaching out towards the edge of your mat, even as you're melting back down. Now, and the next time you come up, let's stay. So holding there, your collarbones are reaching way out away from the top or towards the top of your head. Lift your elbows. You lift your hands. Holding there, you might have to lower down a little bit. Okay, let's see, can we reach our arms forward? As you bring your arms back, can you come a little higher into your extension? Just slight inhaling out. Exhale. 2 more like that, slow and control. Also want you to just keep your arms down. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Lower those arms, and then melt all the way down. Press yourself back to a shell stretch. Nice couple of breaths there. Guys, I'll pop up to a 4-point kneel. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Nice long waistlines. Grab a weight if you want, you don't have to. But if you want to add a little extra arm to this, let's do it. So neutral, knees under your hips, waistlines along, tailbone kind of lifting up to the ceiling, but your ribs are staying tight around your center, so not letting everything go there. Start with the weight in your right hand if you want to use that weight. You're going to extend that arm right out in front of us. So reach it right up, fingertips away from the top of your head, and then just pop it right back in. So when you extend that right arm, does your weight want to shift into your right knee a little bit? It may, right? We want to try and keep our weight as even as we can to our hips. Don't move right to left. Just reach, stay length. Fingertips reach from your tailbone, and then come back in. Now stay there. You're going to kick your left leg right out. Now your weight's going to want to shift even more to your right hip. We're not going to let it. Lift your left up. And stay. Now press that right knee into the mat as you lift your right arm. Now let's just tap over down. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale as you come down, and exhale as you lift. So go for 4 more like that, keeping your necks nice and long, so the back of your neck is as long as it can be. Last couple here. 1 more, you're gonna lift up. Stay when you're up there. Now open your arm, open your leg to the side, so right arm to the right side, left leg to the left side, and then bring it back to center. So your weight definitely wants to shift to the right, the left, slow. Squeeze your right inner thigh toward your midline, and go for 3 more. And in long necks for 2. And in last one. Back to center, lower your right arm, lower that left leg, see yourself back to a little shell stretch again. Shoulders a little roll up. Come on up. So come back to a nice 4-point knee. We're going to come to a little cat-cow. So even weight on your knees, even weight in your hands. Just start with your tail, tuck it under, rounding through your low back, your mid leg, your upper back, looking in towards your knees, and then slowly articulate out of it. So start with your head coming out, up between your shoulder blades, through your mid back, all the way down to your lumbar spine. And then go back, tail tuck, scoop those abs up. And then come all the way out of it again, letting those shoulder blades slide together, just really opening up across that chest. Go 1 more like this. Got that tail scoop and round. Okay, up from here, have that weight on your left hand if you want to use that. Even weight in your hands, even weight in your knees. We're not going to let our weight shift in our hips. Grab that weight in your left hand, reach that arm straight out. Hold there, and then just tap. So as you lift that arm, just notice that your weight shifts in your knees, just shift to the outside of the right hand. Try to keep it nice and even. Two more, just this arm. One more. Bring it down and then stay. You're going to keep your right leg straight up behind you. Lift it up to hip height. Your weight's going to shift to the left now. Don't let it. We're just going to extend that arm. We're going to tap. And then lift. Inhale as you come down. Exhale, feel those abs deepening. Left ear high, squeeze it toward your midline as you lift. Exhale, 4. And exhale, 3. Nice long necks. And control. Exhale, 2. You got one more. Exhale, right up. Holding. Now open your arm, open your leg to this side. Doesn't matter how far. Don't let your weight in your head shift to the left. Exhale. And in. Go for 3. Slow as you pull and keep those necks nice and long. Go for 2. Left inner thigh stays squeeze towards your midline. Last one. Come back to center. Bring that left in, right in. Sit back to that shelf stretch again. See the little shape out there. Okay. And then we're going to come back up. 4-point kneel. Hands under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Nice and long waistlines, long spine. You're going to keep your right leg out behind you, so really reaching your right heel away from the top of your head. Keep those hands under your shoulders as you extend your left leg back as well. So heels reaching from the top of your head. You're going to tuck your chin in a little bit, scoop those abs up, and then press yourself back to a downward dog. You're going to walk those feet out. Both heels nice and low. Lift both heels nice and high. Back to those tippy toes. All the way back to those hands, back to stay there. So holding that long line in your plank, you're going to drop your right knee down almost touch the mat. And then press back up to your hips nice and left. Down, slow, control, extend, lifting. And back. Now what's happening with your head is your head drop, or is your neck nice and long, right knee down slightly. And up, left knee lowers. And ready, one more, right? Inhale down, exhale. Left. Inhale down, exhale. Tuck your chin, abs deepen all the way up to that downward dog. And let's walk those feet out. Switch. Switch. Let's go heels up again, nice and high. You're going to come back up into that plank. Hands back under your shoulders. Heels reaching away from the top of your head. Now from here, knees come down together. Keep your bum nice and lifted as you lower your knees, and then press to your heels reach. Inhale, slow and control knees. Exhale, press, reach through your heels. 2 more. Don't let your focus drop over the leg, okay? 1 more. Inhale down. Exhale. Tuck that chin. Back to that downward dog. Drop those heels nice and low. Walking up 1 more time. And then lift both heels nice and high, lift that right leg up to the ceiling, and then pull it in between your hands. So you can hang there for a little lunge, got the hands down, knee down. Take a little breath there, give that left hip flexor a little bit of a stretch out. You can add a little rotation, so left hand can come down, you can reach your right arm up to the ceiling if that feels good. Thinking length even as you're rotating, so your spine is getting longer, you're not just compressing into a twist. And then pop your right leg down. That right hip a little stretch out. You can come down as far as that feels good. One more nice deep breath there. And then walk those hands back under your shoulders. Curl your left toes under. Step your right leg back. So you're backing up over the plank. You ready? Knees drop again. Drop them low. Take them out. Keep that hip, those hips nice and high. Exhale, reach. Inhale down, 2 more. Lengthening that spine, keep the longest those knees drop. And out, tuck that chin all the way back to that hip joint. Left leg up to the ceiling. Step it in between your hands, bring your right knee down again. Take a nice couple of breaths there, letting your right hip flex and have it stretch out. Bring your right hand down, reach your left up to the ceiling. There. And then bring that left leg down, turn it up, and then just hinge forward. And then walk those hands back under your shoulders. Curl your right toes under. Left back under. Touch your chin. Press yourself back to that downward dog again. Walk those, or press those heels down nice and low, and then walk your hands into your feet. Hang that forward fold, let your head have a little shake out, your shoulders a little rolled up. All the way up to standing. Listening to that. Feel good? Good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.